Okay, Jeremy, why is it important to stop being right?
Boy, this is a hard one, right? We human beings like to be right. We like to have a coherent sense of the world and how it works and what our place is in it. And when we have a certain idea or belief, boy, it's really hard to consider the idea that we may not be totally right, or that there may be other versions of right, other truths, other realities. So it doesn't mean that we're wrong, it just means that we're not the only one that's right. And I think that's really important in conflict resolution and in peace building, to recognize that just because I want to be right, A, doesn't mean I am right, and B, doesn't mean I'm the only one that's right. So I could be right, but there could also be other people that are right. Or I could be wrong. And it's important to try to understand how I know whether I'm right or wrong, and be willing to admit it, be willing to open up the sphere or expand the space of rightness and wrongness. If I'm really stuck on my position and I know I'm right, and I'm not really willing to consider not being right or being wrong, or other people being right as well as me, I'm set up for some conflict. I'm not really gonna find my way out of it unless everyone agrees with me, and that means I'm in an echo chamber. But a lot of times, of course, when we're in conflict, there's people with opposing views or positions, and we have to collaborate or compromise or be creative and come up with a new solution. And so it's going to be a tough proposition to get to peace if we are not willing to be wrong, or at least to not be the only one that's right. So I would highly recommend, if you are in a conflict or if you want to build some peace or maintain peace in your life, do your best to be aware of how right you need to be all the time. And can you stop being right all the time? And even more important, when you're in a conflict with someone and you realize that you're wrong, or you realize that they might also be right, tell them, I think you're right. Or tell them, you know what, I think I might be wrong. That goes a long way. It's huge when you admit that you're wrong, or you admit that someone else is right. It goes a long way if it's authentic. So that's why I think it's important to stop being right. In other words, stop being so stuck on the idea of being right.